This is something you won't want to miss, and if you hold XRP, Chainlink, Floki, or Solana, then this is one of the most important videos you'll watch all year. Actually, even if you don't hold any of these cryptos, but have been thinking about it or buying or holding them through the bull market, then this video may very well be the catalyst to help you get there. Because just as of yesterday, the most bullish news to ever happen to crypto markets was just signed by Trump alongside David Sachs, the new AI and crypto czar in Washington. Trump signed an executive order to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve in the United States. And this has legitimized crypto on a global and financial scale, which has the potential to have many other countries rushing to do the same. Now, this is not necessarily new news. However, the fact that it is now confirmed is quite interesting, as well as a pesky little community note that popped up below this post, which makes this news even more bullish and something that we're going to share in the video. And so alongside this news, I believe that there are cryptos that are going to do extremely well under a new crypto-friendly USA. Now, obviously, XRP is in the lead when it comes to community, when it comes to the size of its market cap. It's a crypto we cover a lot on this channel. We will be covering a few things, but it's not the only crypto that stands to win in this market. For example, cryptos like Solana are next in line to get a spot ETF. And Solana is not only the 5th largest crypto by market cap, but the blockchain of choice for decentralized exchange volume and DeFi activities. For example, when you actually go to the CoinGecko terminal, you can see that Solana has a whopping $153 billion of total value locked, while the next closest competitor is Polygon. Now, even when you look at the 24-hour volume, you can see Solana far outpaces the next closest competitor, which is Ethereum. Then we have Binance, then Base. As a matter of fact, it's the blockchain that Trump decided to launch his meme coin on, and that's because it's where the most DEX liquidity is. Then you have cryptos like Floki, arguably one of the most established meme coins in the entire market, which provides more utility in actual incentives to hold the token than virtually any other meme coin in the market. And I believe that all dog meme coins will fly alongside Doge, the biggest meme coin by market cap, because now Elon will head Doge, or the Department of Government Efficiency. These tokens are highly correlated, and it's only a matter of time until Floki breaks for new all-time highs. Last, we'll have cryptos like Chainlink being covered. And although it's more of a slow mover, or at least over the years, a recent post from Nico on X shared that he has insider information from a Link employee and how a $50 per coin all-time high will look like an absolute joke this upcoming year. And personally, I believe the same, especially when you take into consideration all of the developments and partnerships with Chainlink. So that said, it's going to be a jam-packed video, folks. And if you're feeling blessed and bullish, comment 777. And if you're going to be the richest person in your family tree, smash the subscribe button. Hello and welcome back to the channel, folks. If you're new here, my name is Paul, and you can find me on Twitter or X at PauliDeFi, PauliDeFi. And arguably the most significant event in crypto history since the invention of Bitcoin just happened when President Donald Trump signed an executive order to create a stockpile of Bitcoin in the United States. And I believe this is going to drive a lot of countries and institutional players to also rush to adopt Bitcoin, or at least allocate between 1 to 5% of their total value or portfolio into something like Bitcoin, because it has become the standard, a new standard of digital money, and arguably a new gold, or a better gold, because it is digital. That said, this will have a ripple effect on the entire crypto market. Let's watch this quick video.
It is.
Yeah, this is the crypto EO. We're going to be forming an internal working group to make America the world capital in crypto under your leadership.
Which is really going up, right?
Absolutely.
David, that's for you.
Thanks, sir.
You find them exciting? They might not be exciting, but they're going to make a lot of money for the country.
Yeah,
Now, notice what David Sachs there said. He did not say, let's create a strategic Bitcoin reserve or be the Bitcoin capital of the world. He said we are going to be the crypto capital of the world. So much so that even in the community notes, because this says strategic stockpile of Bitcoin, in reality, he actually stated that they signed a digital assets executive order, which means it is potentially likely that other cryptos that are US based will be added to a strategic stockpile, considering we're going to be the crypto capital of the world now. And so this is where things get really exciting for companies like Ripple, which really are the forefront in terms of crypto names, in terms of communities, in terms of companies that have actually fought the SEC and lived to tell the tale. This is arguably the most influential crypto US-based company in the world, and the chief legal officer shared one quote from the news we just witnessed today. In other words, President Trump will help make the United States the center of digital financial technology innovation by halting aggressive enforcement actions and regulatory overreach that have stifled crypto innovation under previous administrations. Now, he really likes this because this is going to make his job as the chief legal officer over at Ripple a heck of a lot easier, but it's also going to allow us to expand now. And so honestly, it's not even a question of if anymore, but it's about when all of this is going to happen. Let's listen to a recent interview between eToro and Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple.
There's been an influx of XRP ETF filings, both in and out of the US. How do you view all of this? How do you view these filings?
Well, I think part of the transition from maybe more speculative retail into more institutional adoption and participation is the ETF step. Certainly, the Bitcoin ETF getting approved, the SEC was dragged kicking and screaming a little bit towards that outcome. But getting the Bitcoin ETF, I think, was a monumental event in terms of expanding the ability for others to participate, particularly institutional investors. So to me, I think I said then publicly that if people would ask me, is there going to be an XRP ETF? And I just look, it's inevitable that there will be an XRP ETF.
Which leads me to the next point. It's inevitable that XRP is going to receive a spot ETF, which essentially allows for institutions to start to accumulate and custodian these cryptos in a regulated manner. They actually have to buy the spot or the underlying asset and hold it if they are selling any access to these exchange traded funds for their clients. That said, that is extremely bullish news, and not only will XRP get it, but so will Solana, as even a recent report from JP Morgan Chase, the largest bank in the United States and a globally systemic one, to say it's another way. They expect that both XRP and Solana ETFs could draw $14 billion in capital as they are launched, but I actually think it's going to be far higher, considering we're well above that on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the market caps on something like XRP and Solana are quite large to begin with. So for example, when you look at the market cap of XRP, we're sitting at $182 billion, and then on Solana, $128 billion. When you combine the two, that's about $300 billion of capital. And so 14 billion sounds pretty measly, but that type of institutional demand will only drive the prices of these up further. And then more savvy investors and people globally like me and you will just buy the spot asset and hold it, whether it's on exchanges or DeFi platforms. However, it's truly hard to fudge the metrics, and across the board when it comes to DeFi, when it comes to total value locked, when it comes to total 24-hour transactions, you can see Solana is consistently in the lead. If I click on that guy, the next closest 24-hour transactions is going to be 2.2 million, and that's on the base chain from Coinbase. That said, Solana has less DEXs, but far more volume, and it's far more consistent, which leads me to believe that Solana is truly going to overtake Ethereum in terms of a scalable solution for an L1 chain. Now, the market cap doesn't currently reflect that, but I do believe it will one day. Now, the reason I'm going to talk on Floki is because I believe that this is truly one of the most undervalued meme coins in the entire market, as it is going to do very well when Doge does well. And the reason Doge is going to do well now is because Elon Musk is head of this Doge agency that is a byproduct of the Trump administration. And the acronym is the Department of Government Efficiency. Now, I don't know if he truly just thought this up on the spot, was like, how can I call it Doge? But it truly does work. Department of Government Efficiency, which simply means they are working to cut costs and reduce the national debt. Now, you'll notice that when the news of Doge being a government agency headed by Elon Musk was announced, Doge broke for a new range high and really rallied hard to the upside from about 20 cents all the way up to 48 cents for more than a 100% return. And we're talking about a crypto that is sitting currently at a $53 billion market cap, and its all-time high last cycle in 2021 hit about $78 billion. I believe this thing is going to hit at least $1 this bull market cycle. Currently, it's sitting at 36 cents. But when you have such a large market cap, it makes it a lot more difficult for you to make real money or to see serious multiples on something like this, which is why I believe Floki is your next best bet. Whereas when you look at the market cap of Floki, which has just as much trade history and a good strong chart, is sitting at a $1.36 billion market cap. In other words, if Floki hit the same current market cap of Doge, and I believe Doge is going to continue to rise, then you would still 38x your money. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that's going to happen, because at the end of the day, markets are markets, right? And they're subject to the tides and the winds. However, what I will say is Floki is really strong and trades pretty correlated with Doge. And so in the same manner how Bitcoin and major market cap cryptos are typically highly correlated, if Bitcoin is going up, the other crypto goes up, sometimes with a slight lag, maybe a week to a month later. It's no different with Doge and Floki. As you can see in this time frame, and I'm really going to try to get out of the way here, we had a bit of a pump right here. So you can see that when Doge pumped, so did Floki. Doge is on the left, Floki is on the right. The crosshair is in a very similar, or arguably the exact same time frame on both of those charts. Then when Doge dumped, so did Floki. And in similar fashion, they kind of double bottomed here. Floki had a triple bottom while Doge started slightly breaking up to the upside. And then what happened? As you can see right over here, as I have a crosshair on on Floki, Floki actually began to rally really hard alongside Doge, and they both put in about a double or a triple top around the exact same time. Why? Because Floki is one of the most established dog meme coins on the market. And just recently in an AMA with their community, they spoke on their ETP, or their exchange traded product, which truly makes Floki a legitimate crypto now, something that a lot of institutional players are also going to want to get access to, considering there is far more reward for just about equal portion of risk when it comes to meme coins, because it is a far lower market cap and it trades in tandem with Doge. That said, the moment the ETP goes live, matter of fact, the fact that Floki has an ETP will automatically put them in a league of their own among meme coins. Basically, there would just be two meme coins with an ETP, and that is Dogecoin and Floki. And think about the millions of other meme coins. Think about the large market cap meme coins like SHIB that are right behind Dogecoin. At the end of the day, the only reason SHIB is even in that position now, because it had so many holders from the last bull market who kind of just diamond hand or even forget about their bag. However, Floki is up and coming. And the reason I can stand by that is because not only do they have a boatload of trade history and a major cup and handle type pattern that will likely do well when Doge begins to do well under this new Department of Government Efficiency headed by Elon Musk, but these guys take it very seriously. They've spent so many years now building out Valhalla, which is their flagship utility product, and it is powered by the Floki token. It's essentially a play-to-earn blockchain game that incentivizes people to buy, hold, and use the Floki token. And over time, this will build a strong foundation for the token and any momentum that it will sustain. Then you have something like TokenFi. When you click that link, you can see that TokenFi gives users everything they need to create or a token or tokenized real-world assets in one platform without writing a line of code. This is the future of smart contracts, holding assets, tokenizing assets, and anyone can do it using something like TokenFi. Now you have to ask yourself, how many teams that are in the meme space have actually done anything like this? I have yet to find one. But that's not the only two things in terms of the utility they offer. They also have NFTs. They have a Floki debit card. They have a trading bot and a name service. And so if you go to Floki.com, you can see everything that they offer. And to me, this is just a no-brainer. And so when you take into consideration the price action on Floki, you can see that it has some major highs right up here at the 0.0003 range. A break above there will take it to new all-time highs. Currently, it's sitting right back at that major support at about 0.00013. And so anything in this green box zone to me is an absolute steal, considering when you actually look at this chart from a long-term perspective. This thing has a lot of history and a lot of utility. So when you see the 0.0003 range being hit back in November of 2021 and then twice again in 2024, you have to consider that a break above here really puts us in the territory where we have a major, one of the largest cups I've ever seen, and now we have a bit of a handle. And when this thing completes, this thing should moon, especially as Doge does well. And so one of the best ways to get access to the Floki token is through their Floki trading bot. And all you have to do is go to the Floki.com website, click on that thing, and it'll show you step by step how to get started trading. What's actually really cool about this is you can trade Floki in a DeFi manner and take advantage of all sorts of trading competitions through that bot, but it's very straightforward. It's actually the easiest way to get involved in DeFi. You do it directly through Telegram, and it creates you your wallets. All you have to do is fund it from, Coinbase or a Kraken or a Binance. But once that's all said and done, everything is stupid simple to use right here. Now on to our last crypto that we mentioned in the beginning of this video, Chainlink. And the fact that Nico thinks it could hit well above $50 per coin. Matter of fact, that would look like a joke. And honestly, when I look at the data, I actually begin to believe it's true. Now currently the price is $26 and the previous all-time high came back in May of 2021 at $53. So when someone talks about insider news surrounding a price, you know what? I never take it too seriously, but what I do is real facts and real information, not rumors and not potential employees leaking things. That said, Chainlink's work is quite extensive when we talk about how they are partnered with Swift, a global remittances company that is one of the largest in the world with 11,000 partner banks. They process quadrillions per year, and Euroclear and other major banking and capital market institutions. And it's not just them, it's virtually one of the most well-integrated cryptos in all of crypto. So much so that Chainlink, directly from their Twitter account or X account, stated that the whole world runs on Chainlink. And through this image, you can see that they offer all sorts of solutions using their Oracle networks for DeFi contracts, CeFi applications, real-world asset proofs and wrapped assets, new hybrid smart contracts, Web3 contracts, Web2 applications, DeFi, and the list goes on. Heck, even the largest US-based exchange with the most verified users in the world, Coinbase, recently chose Chainlink as their standard for their Project Diamond. In other words, institutions will be able to leverage Chainlink to manage the full lifecycle of tokenized assets. By the way, this is a growing and an expanding market, something that is projected to hit $16 trillion over the next 5 years, and Chainlink is going to play a large role in that. And so with that said, all of these cryptos stand to do well under a Trump administration, where their national stockpile might include a lot of these cryptos. because not only are they US based, but in the case of something like Doge, it will do well as Elon does well. And a better opportunity, in my opinion, would be the Floki token. So with that said, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel and also head to bullrunners.com to check out Altcoin Pro University. We currently have 1,200 plus paying members. In other words, this is bar none the best community in all of crypto. These people are very serious, taking their goals seriously, and ultimately, many of them are going to become crypto millionaires. Now that said, if that's a goal of yours, we're going to provide you the right tools, training, and resources to accomplish that goal. We can't guarantee that you're going to get any specific results. You obviously have to put in the time. Investing in crypto is risky, but at the end of the day, this is the best opportunity you might have. And you want to get started before the bonuses run dry, because it comes only for the first 1,000 annual members. But you get everything from altcoin picks that we simply do not share on the channel, that sometimes 5x, 10x, 50x. We're going to learn or how to do technical analysis like a pro, fundamental analysis like a pro. You get on live courses and classes, whether they're live calls or actual recorded calls, where you can get your questions answered. And so in my opinion, this is your one-stop shop to truly reach your crypto goals. That said, here's a 26-minute video. If you so please to watch it, you can watch the video. It explains everything you get on the other side. But with that said, hit bullrunners.com. Link is in the bio or description below, and I'll see you in the next video, my friend. Goodbye.